Sweet.
Are you recording?
So we tried to play Cooking Witch.
Yeah, we were sent the key for this game called Cooking Witch. We loaded it. We downloaded it. We tried to open it up. We tried to get it to play. I smacked on my controller for a while. I smacked on my keyboard for a while.
You hit it with your dick.
I beat it to death with my cock. Yeah, I kept trying to... I closed the game a couple times, opened it a couple times. I fucking even tried uninstalling and reinstalling the fucking thing. I just cannot get it to fucking start. I can't even get, like, anything to select on the menu to even get the game to start. I have a nice computer, so I know it's not a problem on my end, as it has menial fucking requirements anyways. So we thought we'd go in and just kind of see what was going on. I tried this whole, like it says here, press Q at any time for, you know, if it's running slowly. Q didn't do shit. Maybe in-game, but not on the title menu where I was having issues. So I came down to, like, check out these reviews, and the first thing we saw was, like, this dude that has almost 5,000 products and therefore no life thinks it's good. I don't even believe he's necessarily a person. Same with this guy that has, like, almost 22,000 products, or 2,200 products. Yeah. Okay. Singularity, which doesn't sound like a person, sounds like a black hole to me. So he says it's good and fun, and maybe
we're approaching the singularity.
It's his only review too. He chose this as his only time out of his 2,000 products to ever make a review. And then this other dude, and these other dudes, they're all saying, yeah, the game, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. There's only 5 reviews, 6 reviews. They're all saying this, but then on the side over here. These are all the most helpful, quoted the most helpful reviews, but then we have these recent posts. Simplistic yet addicted to fun, sure, okay. But then we have, where'd he go?
He's down. It's the red thumbs down.
The red one. This one right here.
I'm going to read this. It's great.
Sir Wiz.
Sir Wiz.
Or maybe it's supposed to be Sir Wise. I don't know. It's from less than an hour ago. Looks like 0.6 hours ago. So, right on par. This game was sent to me... This game was sent to me without requesting it for review, and thank God it was. If I had paid for it, I would have shot myself, as it is another very badly done smartphone game app port to PC. Which is funny, because as soon as we started reading this, we're like, this key was sent to us without being requested either. Like, some dude just sent us this key, which we thought was cool, until we couldn't play it. So we're like, well, okay, he's got our attention. It's just outright bad. Anyone who has said otherwise is full of it. I think is kind of basically what he's saying. Yeah. Or that it falls into one of 4 categories.
Yeah.
Either 1, paid to say it was good, / small reviewer too scared to say it was bad, just in case they never get another free key. Option 2, friend or family member. Option 3, non-gamer / brain-dead zombie, which apparently is one and the same. A brain-dead zombie is also non-gamer. For all you non-gamers out there, apparently you're just zombies by this guy's definitions.
Fucking play a game, you scrub.
But I digress. Category 4 is they work for IGN, which he thinks that basically Category 1 falls into that category as, again, paid to say it. So, yeah, I get that. His pros, he says there's none. His cons, he says yes it was. Which I thought was pretty funny.
Definitely.
I mean, it's very much the whole, sex, yes please, instead of male or female, but, still, good joke, okay. Developer, don't ever send me one of your... Yeah, then he goes on to rant like, hey, whoever you are, this developer, don't go on to send me any of your games ever again. If you do, if I ever do ask for one by mistake, please reject it on the grounds that I'm either drunk or on some kind of mind-altering drug. I had to run this game for 5 minutes just so I could review it. I was AFK for 6 of those, which I think is funny. That he had to play it for 5 minutes, but he was AFK for 6 of those 5 minutes. So he was AFK for a minute longer than he actually had the game running somehow. I guess it was while it was booting up. I don't know, or he shut it off while he was away from it still somehow, like maybe via his phone. So for AFK for 6 of these, it's just a smartphone game that was ported over to PC. And even the music is just Moonlight Sonata, and which has been out of copyright for over 100 years, so they didn't even do that themselves. I was like, which is funny, because again, I mentioned to Jim, while we were on the starting screen, while we were trying to get it to work, I was just like, man, this is Moonlight Sonata. This is one of my favorite classical pieces.
There's a response by the developer.
Oh! View response.
Fuck you.
I'm very sorry you did not like this game. I am unsure how I sent the game to you, though. I have added you as a friend. You can ping me with your email so I can remove you from my press list contacts in case I have added you to it by mistake. Even though I respect your opinion on the game, there is an inaccurate statement in your review, but I would like to address. It's just a smartphone game that some fool ported. This game has never been on a smartphone. It was designed from the ground up for PC. Best regards. Yeah, well, I don't think he literally meant like this game was on smartphone and someone just ported it over. I think he meant like the quality of it. But yeah, I mean, it's not a fair statement to say it was just ported over if it wasn't actually ported over. I suppose. And I kind of feel bad for the developer. Like anyone that puts time into this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I wish I could give an opinion of my own if the game just worked.
Yeah, it doesn't work though.
But it didn't work. I kind of thought the concept was kind of goofy and silly though. Like, you're supposed to be a witch going around eating kids. Like, let's just look at the review of the thing of the game here. Like, in Cooking Witch, you play as a witch flying to a party in the woods, abducting the children and cooking and eating them. I mean, good morals. I mean, that instills good moral value right there, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, shouldn't all witches be flying around just abducting? I mean, it's good for all of the kidnappers out there. It's a good training game. Upgrade and get much better gear, such as faster brooms, bigger and more efficient cauldrons, and equipment hook attachments to be able to carry more children.
A pressure kid cooker.
Improve your witch by increasing stats such as strength, health, and stamina. Learn the strengths and weaknesses of different types of children.
Witches need to be strong.
Better plan out the optimal strategy to make the biggest meat fest. Or feast.
Meat feast.
That's funny. So, like, apparently there's different types of children, so you gotta account for the fatties, the skinny ones, the ones that are like the ADHD kids that are just like, huh, what, huh, what, then you can cook and eat as many children as you can and complete with other players on the meat board.
Woo.
Or compete with other players on the meat board.
I'm a meat board.
Watch out for the angry daddies or they'll hunt you down.
I'm a meat board.
So yeah. So again, like, I would have dug friggin' playing this thing. It sounds friggin' funny. A simple game where I can just friggin' like upgrade and stuff. Like, I like building up my character and shit. You know what I mean? Like, upgrading your stuff and be able to have a choice in that. I don't like games where like I level up, I get set automatic stat improvements or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I prefer being able to pick and choose how my character improves. So at least I feel like there's a little bit more strategy to it, and I can play the game how I want to play the game. But yeah, so sorry, dude, but like, didn't work for us. Couldn't get the game to start. So we had to review you via our best options, which is other people's reviews. And while there's only like 5 or 6 of them out there, and most of them are positive, we kind of had to go with the guy that we could relate to because we too just got this key out of the blue. And I'm not saying remove us for your list. You get another game that actually works in the future, we'll fucking check it out for real. But until then, this is what we have to say about Cooking Witch, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace, bitches.